Hey, everybody. I mean, everybody that's listening.
What's up?
We're in the closet. We're hanging.
We sure are.
We're jacked up.
It's the end of the day. I love this time of day.
It's a good time of day. We get to hang out.
We record these podcasts in the evening, after work, after chores, after dinner, after showers. So we're nice and calm most of the time.
Hide from the kids.
Hide from the kids, for sure, especially after today, because this morning was chaotic up in this house. It was all calm. Here's the thing. I got up at 5 a.m. I get up a little bit early, 5:15, before everybody else does, so I can get most of the way ready before the hustle and bustle of the morning starts, right? So by the time I wake my first kid up, I'm practically ready. But I had extra time today. I was on the ball. I didn't really spend much time on myself, fixing my hair and put my makeup on. So I woke the kids up.
I see where this is going.
They were all, everybody was going good. Everything was falling, the morning routine was falling right in line. In fact, I was a little bit ahead of schedule. So I sat down, started drinking some coffee. And then I was like, I'm going to run upstairs because I have some extra time and just sit down and talk to Runyon for a few minutes while he's getting ready for work.
And I don't talk in the mornings, by the way.
No, but I was going to talk.
Right. I'm a great listener in the mornings.
No, you're not. Anyway, and it backfired. 100% backfired because all of a sudden it's 6:45. No, it's 6:45 a.m. and he's like, so-and-so's coming over to do this and do that with the house today. We got to get these kids' rooms cleaned up and this. I said, what did you say to me at 6:45 a.m.? We have to clean the kids' rooms up.
I forgot. We're the house being refinanced, and the appraiser was coming today at 11, and I'm a little hyper in the mornings when I realize some things that I need to get done.
No, when you realize you forgot about telling me last night.
Yes. So I learned a lesson today, which I've learned before, because I think I've done things like this before, but I forgot. But basically, I was like, you know what, there's an appraiser coming today, and she kind of looked at me like I was kidding, and there's an appraiser coming, and he's going to have to go through the house, he's going to have to take pictures, so we had a moment there that was really awkward.
Because he said, so we got to be sure the kids clean their room before school. Now, mind you, it's 6:45 a.m., Jeff leaves to take the kids to school at 7 a.m. Now, you tell me what teenager can clean their room in 15 minutes.
They're supposed to keep their room clean. I preach this all the time.
Welcome to our family of non-listeners.
Right. But I don't go in their rooms very often.
Right. I do. And
I immediately, when your head turned on fire, when you started, the veins came out and your eyes popped out of your head, and were kind of red.
Yes.
And you were breathing fire. I was like, look, I'm going to come home an hour before. The appraiser, and I'm going to get everything straight.
No.
It's all good.
You said that at the end. No.
Well, I had to get ready. And you stormed out. And you were cleaning.
Because I knew what the kids' rooms looked like. Nate's room is like a freaking bomb went off in there. And you're just, it's like not a big deal to you. And you're telling me this right before you get ready to leave. Takes my nice, peaceful, tranquil morning and turns it upside down. So I'm yelling at the kids because I'm finding dishes in their room. They're not, it just opened Pandora's box this morning. Jeffrey.
And you know what? I take full responsibility. I really am sorry, but you did a heck of a job. You knocked it out of the park.
I did.
The house looks amazing. Everything was together. It was awesome. I came home and I was like, I'm going to help clean this thing up. I'm going to get it clean. It was all done.
Not that our house is ever like, it's not that it's...
Actually, it's always really
clean,
not
but
like...
But it's, okay, there's a difference between clean and like picked up. Do you know what I'm saying?
Our house is picked up. It's the kids' rooms that aren't picked up.
Well, that's very true.
Like, we are both pretty, like, psycho about clutter. Except in drawers.
But the kids aren't, and it was just a disaster. And you know what? It's like things like that happen in the mornings. And it sucks because, especially when it's on mornings where you're like ahead of schedule, you're doing good, you're feeling good. Okay, it's Thursday, it's almost Friday, yes. And then something like that happens. And like the first part of my day, I was grumpy.
Yeah, I was too. It threw me off because I woke up and I was like, crap, I forgot to really make sure we took care of this. Like, and got the house ready. Like, last night I got home.
Which you could have told me last night.
And
no problem.
you got home later because you trained later. And I was, like, out of it. I was just in my routine. I wasn't thinking about it. And just getting on with my night. And then we go to sleep, wake up. And then, like, it hits me when I look at... Because every morning I wake up because I'm like, do I have any appointments? Is anybody coming in the office? Or is it just going to be one of those days where I'm grinding it out? Because it's really important. Because on days that I have people coming in, I gotta suit up. I gotta dress nicely. Okay?
Yeah.
Or I'm going on appointments. But the days that I'm just going to be in the office, it's jeans and a t-shirt. So it's real important. I look at my calendar, and then I saw the appraisers coming.
But here's the thing.
And I was like, crap. And I just freaked out, and I was like, Ange, we got to get this house clean. We got the appraiser coming today. And
at 6:45 a.m.
I didn't really think about when I said we. I meant like, I got to go, baby.
Yeah. Because
I got to get the kids to school. But we need to get the house clean. You do that to me all the time. You're like, we need to take the trash out. We need to finish the basement.
You roundabout was saying you need to get to clean and quit sitting perched up there on your vanity drinking your coffee, talking to me, and get your butt cleaning.
That's actually not at all what I was saying. I actually was just talking out loud, freaking out because I forgot, and it hit me like crap, man.
Here's the thing: most people look at their calendar the night before. Why are you wake up?
Nope, that's not my routine.
Okay, I can't knock your routine, but it backfired.
If I look at it the night before, you know what I'm going to do in the morning? Look at it again because I'm going to second guess myself.
Oh my gosh.
I got to look at it right before I get dressed.
Okay. Well, that threw my whole morning off. I just want you to know.
Well, are we going to be okay?
And I may or may not have vented to some of my clients about it. So now they know.
Cool. They know I'm...
Just one. Just one.
It's fine.
Just one client.
It's
I'm sorry.
It's all good. Been away.
Because she could tell I was frazzled. She's like, you're frazzled or something. I was like, because I was like normally in the mornings, I'm not necessarily buzzing around when I get to the gym, right? I'm barely, and my morning clients know this, and she's like, you're buzzing around like it's 5 p.m. Because I'm rattled. I am rattled. Stuff like that rattles me.
So.
Don't throw stuff at me at the last minute.
I can't throw stuff at you. That's not a good idea.
I still handled it.
You handled it like a pro. Handled like a pro. And I know there's ladies out there saying, I'm glad I'm not married to this guy. And you know what I'd say?
Oh, right.
You know what, though? Here's the deal. I'm a mediocre lover. And mediocre is above average in this world when it comes to loving. So just remember that. I am a mediocre lover, which is pretty good when you compare it to all those experiences you ladies have had out there that were way below mediocre. I'd give myself a mediocre.
Mediocre. Come on, Runyon.
Under promise, over deliver.
When did you ever know me to settle for mediocre? Think about that. Yeah, exactly.
Let's look around the room.
What are you talking about?
I'm right here.
Oh my gosh, would you stop?
Just kidding. I'm not mediocre at everything. But anyway, my point is, I don't know what my point is. All I know is
you messed up this morning.
I messed up this morning. I made a mistake. We're in it together. I made a mistake. We pulled it. She pulled it out. She pulled the weight. She was the one in the fourth quarter that took the ball and was like, everybody get out of my way. I'm going to win this game for us. And you did it.
And I wasn't.
I do it every once in a while.
I wasn't quiet.
You do it most of the time. Well, sometimes you got to talk trash when you're balling out.
I was talking trash to everybody this morning.
Yes, you were.
And when you all left,
she called.
Oh.
She called my phone. She was like, put me on speakerphone. And I covered up my phone. I was like, girls, get out of the car. Quick.
I did.
I'm sorry, baby. They're gone.
I wasn't done yelling at them, and they had to go to the bus stop. So Jeff had to take him to the bus stop. So I was like, no. Like 5 minutes later, not 10 minutes, 5 minutes later, I was like, no, I wasn't done. I'm going to yell at them some more. And I wanted them on speakerphone because I wanted Jeff to hear me, and they were gone. But don't you think I didn't snap them? I sent them some nasty snaps. Because I wanted them to have a bad day at school. because I was home cleaning their nasty rooms, so I didn't want them to.
Their rooms are awful.
Go and have fun at school. I probably don't even phase them when I go send them my crazy snaps. When I go a little cray cray mame. I'm sure they don't. I'm sure they just totally ignore them.
You know what though? The good quality is you go cray cray or you get upset but you always when it's over, it's over.
Right.
It's a really good quality because it's not a normal quality
thanks.
for certain for people.
Woo! You almost stepped in that hole.
Certain people.
I thought you were going to say something else.
No, I'm just saying some people don't let things go and make you pay for it.
Right.
You just let it out at the beginning. I paid for it this morning. Felt the cold shoulder for a little while.
Yep.
But it's not like a whole day. We're happy. We're good. It's like, okay. And usually that's how I am too. It's like we have our little deals. It's like anybody out there. I think that's the positive thing that maybe other people can hear about this is it was a nightmare this morning. We were very angry with each other. It was not pretty. And I think all marriages go through that. And it's like, you get, the positive thing is at the end of the day, you evaluate it. You recognize the things that went wrong. Right. But as kids.
So, I agree. And that part's over. But we weren't finished with the kids. So, Jeff has this cool app on his phone that can shut down apps on our kids' phones. If you have teenagers or you have children with phones, I highly suggest you download the app because from a touch, like Jeff can be at his office and the girls can be at their high school and they can do something that makes me mad and I can text Jeff and be like, shut them down. Shut it down. And he can just get on his phone and shut their apps down. And you want to see some wiggling? You want to see some frustration? You want to see some girls mad? Shut their apps down. And here's the thing that's really cool about it. It's better than taking their phone, right? Because if you just take their phone's out of their sight, okay, they fine. But if they have their phone in their hand and they can't get on their apps, that's worse. They can't text. They can't snap. They can't do any of that. And it's amazing. So we did that. We shut them down at 4:30 and I said that we would turn them back on when all of their rooms were clean
apps
and their chores were done. And it was amazing.
Their apps literally, when I turn it on, they disappear.
So
their apps are gone. And they can't touch them except for their phone app. So that they can make calls and that thing. But actually, I can sync it so that I can control who they can call. Yeah. And monitor their text. I'm not going to that level because I don't want that.
No, but I know. But it's so nice to shut up. Like you said, the apps disappear. And here's the best thing. This is the best thing. Not the best thing, but it's a cool feature. When he turns them back on, their apps are in all different places, and they get so frustrated.
Yeah, it scrambles their apps.
It's so great. I love it.
Which is kind of a cool concept because they have to rearrange their apps. I'm like, well, if you guys don't be little buttholes, I won't have to do it. Although, another cool feature on it is that you schedule the time. So I have like certain hours. Oh, yeah. Like 10 o'clock shuts it off. So I don't have to just take their phone every night or go hunting for them and say, give me your phone. You can't be on your phone till midnight. Yeah. And also, I've set it for like homework time for like 4 to 6 in the afternoon. Yeah. It just shuts off. So it automatically you can schedule to go off.
It's an amazing app. What's the app called?
Our Pact. OURPACT.
Now, we had to pay
for it,
right?
There's other ones.
Well, yeah.
It's $6.99 a month.
But it's so worth it, especially if you have multiple kids and you need to use it for, you know what I mean, for just more than one person. But $6.99 a month, for me to just have the glory of shutting it down, I feel so powerful. You can shut their apps. I feel, it's so great. I wish I had it on my phone so I could push the button. Just so I could feel like I'm ruling their world for a minute.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can download the app and log in.
But I have to pay again?
No.
Just log in?
Yeah, you just download it and log in, and both of us can control it. I'll give you the login information.
I would probably be cruel about it and just do it for fun.
That's okay.
For fun.
That's fine. You need to.
I'm so mean.
It's good
sometimes.
for them. Not really.
Oh my gosh, today when I was in a bad mood. So when you're in a bad mood, well, at least I do. Sometimes I drive a little aggressively. Do you do that? Like does your mood determine how you drive the car?
Yeah, I drive angrily sometimes. Like if I'm upset, like I'll drive angrily and I'll be mad at everybody on the road. Like everybody.
Oh my gosh, you were mad. You did it again the other day. You were mad at somebody in the car for nothing. But anyway, I was frustrated, so I drove a little angrily. But I don't even think, this wasn't my fault anyway. I almost hit a dog, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. But it wasn't my fault.
It was the dog's fault?
Yes. The dog, ran at my car.
Well, he doesn't know.
And I had to slam on the brakes and then thinking that it was going to, and then it ran in front of my car again.
Really?
Yes. And there was some little kid in the front yard, and I wanted to say something, but then I saw this sweet little kid face, and I was like, forget it.
Oh, you do have a heart still.
I do. But no, I would have felt so bad.
Yeah, you would have felt bad, and you could have messed your car up, and that could have cost some money.
It's just a little dog.
Not a big one?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's like one of those little yappy dogs.
Oh, man. You should put the gas.
Nope. Don't do it. Don't do it. So, yes, my mood affects how I drive. But then I went to Starbucks. I got my double shot of espresso with ice and poured my protein in it, and I sat down. I got some work done. I drank my coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time I left, I was in a better mood.
That's awesome.
Here's what else happened when I was at Starbucks. Please tell me you've done this, because if not, I'm going to feel really mean.
I've done it.
Okay, good, thanks. I'm sitting in Starbucks, right? And it's so weird because I had my head down. I was writing probably one of my spiral notebooks.
Right.
And I heard a voice. Somebody sitting at another table talking. And I was like, I recognize that voice. I really recognize that voice. And I looked up and looked over and realized it was one of my old neighbors way back from when I was in high school. She was a friend of mine's mom. I knew but I recognized the voice from that long ago. Just a voice. A.
Really?
And B, I was in such a bad mood that I didn't even say anything to her.
Wow, that's strange for you.
That's strange for me.
You speak to people all the time.
I talk to anybody. And I did not feel like having a conversation. Isn't that's how much of a bad mood I was in today.
Really?
Yes. So I kept my head down. I
really made you mad.
Yeah, you did. I swiveled my chair a little bit, I turned my chair a little bit so she couldn't see, me as much. And I just didn't let her see me, and I left. I didn't even say hi. How are you? Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. How's Jennifer? Nothing.
Wow.
I know.
Gosh.
And I didn't feel very good about that the rest of the day.
Yeah, well, maybe you'll be able to make that up one day.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Look, we all have our bad days, right?
Yeah. I hope so. I mean, I'm assuming.
We do. We do.
It turned around, though. It was fine. By the time I got to the gym and worked out and all that good stuff, it was better. Because I know you were concerned.
I was thinking about you all day.
I know. He even had dinner made when I got home.
I did. Had dinner made and...
So it's all good.
Podcasting with you.
It's all good.
It is all good. It's all good in the hood.
Yes. And what'd you do today? I didn't even talk to you. I was so mad.
No, you didn't talk to me today.
I really didn't talk to you very much.
I worked.
Well, I figured.
I went to my office. Then I came home to meet the appraiser.
Right, I was here.
And then you were like, I'm going to Starbucks. I was like, whew, all right, baby, see ya.
Yeah, you're probably glad.
And then you went off to Starbucks, and I sat there and did emails on my phone while the appraiser wandered around the house and did what he does.
We live a boring life.
It was pretty boring, but it was so quiet here.
Isn't
so it's
it
kind of nice.
I know.
I took the dog out.
I love having my house to myself because it never happens except for Tuesday mornings. And now you see why I cherish Tuesday mornings so much.
It was awesome.
Yes.
Then I went back to work.
Wow. You didn't even work out today. Slacker.
I did not work out today. I went back to work. I had to live on the phone all afternoon. But it was a good, productive day. And then I got the heck out of there. I headed home and cooked dinner.
You still could have came to work out. You're slacker.
I guess I could have, but I really didn't think about it.
You're not going to get those gains, buddy.
I'll get them. You can take a day off a week. It's all right.
Take more than a day off.
Whatever. A day a week at the most, usually.
What?
I rarely work out less than 5-6 days a week.
Yeah, that's true.
Honestly.
Most
when
weeks.
do I not?
You have bad weeks. We all do.
I have my bad week because I don't work out on a what was today, Thursday?
I just like to.
I don't work out on a Thursday and a Sunday.
I just like
That's a horrible week.
I like to rattle your cage. Calm down. Simmer down.
You can get me mad.
Simmer down.
Just kidding.
How am I?
But really, this day was uneventful for me. There was nothing really going on. It was hot. I was stuck in my office.
Well.
That's it.
Man.
That's it for me.
It's a rough day.
It was very boring. It was lame.
I hear you.
I mean, other than that, I don't even know what's going on in the news. I was so busy today. I don't know if there's anything cool that happened. I don't know if, I don't know. You know what I did hear about, though? That was crazy. That would freak you out. And I didn't hear all the details, so this is going to be sketchy. But I was halfway listening.
What?
Yeah, basically, I guess in Hawaii, they're kind of in the range, a good range or a bad range, I guess would be, of North Korea. And we have a system to alert people if there's a nuclear attack or they need to get shelter. Well, at some point, and I guess I could Google this to really get the timeline. Basically, the system, some dude hit the wrong button and everybody's phone started going off in Hawaii, basically telling them they have, I think they said 18 minutes to get to severe shelter or they will be dead. And there were people freaking out, I don't know, that going to the school to spend the last 18 minutes of their lives with their children.
Are you serious?
I'm not kidding.
Now, where did you see this?
Unless it was a hypothetical. But
unless it was hypothetical.
Unless the lady she's a senator, unless it was a hypothetical. But they said the dude got fired and he's suing for wrongful termination. But I guess there's one, you hit the button, it was supposed to be an alert. But he didn't hit the alert button. He hit the button that said, you people are going to freaking die.
What do you mean hypothetical? I'm still confused.
Hypothetical, if she's talking in hypothetical, this could happen.
Well, do you think that's something that you should have gotten straight before we started talking about it?
No. This is going to draw so much curiosity. And people are going to Google it.
I'm curious.
Because I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what your source is.
My source
exactly
is the Joe Rogan podcast.
Oh,
and there's a lady
on
there. Wait, was it Joe Rogan or was it somebody else?
I don't even know.
Pretty sure it was Joe Rogan.
You guys, I hear the word Joe. I'm telling you. I'm going to count tomorrow. I'm going to count how many times I hear that name.
I don't say it that much anymore because I know it upsets you.
It doesn't upset me.
I know that you're jealous.
It's just you're obsessed. I am.
Of Joe.
I am, because he's your second Man Crush Monday.
That's true.
I am jealous.
I just like the people he brings on.
No, it's fine. I'm just kidding. But I mean, I would like to know who she is to see if she's really credible, because that doesn't sound like something that happened, because I never heard about that.
Well, and I know as much as you watch the news and follow really upcoming events or things on CNN,
what
you
do you call
really
me?
do.
What are you calling me?
You're like me. I don't hear about this stuff either because I don't watch that stuff. This could have happened years ago. I don't know. I don't watch Fox News. I don't watch CNN. I don't watch anything that's going to stress me out.
Right? Because life is stressful enough.
Word.
I don't need to be watching the news and getting depressed and down and worried. So I just prefer to watch reality TV. Makes me feel better about myself. Comedies make me laugh.
So mindless entertainment.
Mindless entertainment. I don't mind.
After a long day,
I don't mind
some stresses.
I don't mind some sort of sporting event on. A basketball, not so much, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shoot, I just like to sit, listen to music, and chill out. I don't need to be worrying about what people are doing on the news. You know what I mean?
I agree with you 100%.
So
a lot going on out there that's just negative, and
I know
people like that. People like to I don't know.
Well, it's ratings, man. I mean, just it's ratings.
Fear. It's what it's like a huge selling point, I guess.
Is
That's
to
the
instill
way to
to
instill fear. That's why
fear
people
and
vote
of
for
like
certain
what's
people.
happening in life.
Yeah, I mean that's what Trump did. You know, he scared people to death with things. I mean, it's kind of a tactic people use. People are drawn to it, and they like talking about the scary stuff like missile crisis.
Right. That's why I stay away from it. Because you know what? If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. I'll find out about it then. Why am I going to sit around and worry about it now? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like it. Because
so that's just me. But I'm weird. I'm different. Don't ask me about current events because I do not know.
Well, you're just not interested unless it's pertaining to something you're interested in.
I'm the
same. I don't want to sit around and watch the news.
Nope.
If I hear a story, if something's interesting, it'll come across.
Right.
I'll see it. Something that interests me, I'll find it. We got these phones on us all the time. Stuff's popping up, and it's like, wow, that happened. And then you can kind of
research it.
Yeah.
Well, you know what we need to watch here soon?
What?
American Horror Story, the new season.
Yes, I'm jacked up.
I am a little bit. I talked to a few people about it tonight. So it's American Horror Story Apocalypse.
Right.
Right. All I know, and I'm not going to, this is not a spoiler alert because it doesn't make any sense to me. They're underground. There's been some sort of outbreak, so they're in quarantine.
Ooh.
And that stuff, stresses me out. Well, love see that stuff. Like, what was that movie where they had to be quarantined? There was an outbreak of a virus or something.
I forget. Outbreak?
No, was it?
I think
it might be. Anyway, that stuff scares me. Like that panics me. It puts me in a panic.
Well, but all American Horror Stories topics are pretty panicky, like, and crazy. It's just you
yeah, I didn't like last year's. I didn't like last year's, but so a couple people were confused by it. I talked to another person that really was like, ooh, really into it, like really excited about it. So we'll see. But some of the great people, Sarah Paulson? Is it Sarah Paulson? Is that right?
I don't know names.
Oh, I might have messed it up. She's in it. The one who's in all of them, the lady.
Okay.
I believe Kathy Bates is in it.
Awesome.
And of course, Evan Peters.
Right.
So I like to watch them just for those people and their characters. I haven't always liked their characters, but but they say that this season is mixed with the first season, which was what was it called? What was the first season called? Anyway, that season and Coven, Murder House, and Coven. That this season is supposed to combine the two of those.
So they're going to kind of tie them together?
Somehow. I don't know. So we'll see.
Wow.
Yeah, Sarah Paulson. I had to check it up.
Let me see her.
You know her. You remember Sarah Paulson.
Yeah.
She's in all of them.
That's what I thought
amazing.
you were talking about. Yeah, she is good.
She's apparently like the leader of this underground house. I don't know. So we'll see what happens. Probably not going to watch it for a couple more days. We have some other things lined up to watch.
Yes.
Because this mama over here, I can only handle, after a long day at work, I can only handle a show or two at the most, and then I'm out cold.
Well, we're going to watch something that you want to watch, and then we'll watch some football.
Yes, we will go do that. So American Horror Story will probably wait for a couple nights. But I'm excited. I hope the season is good. I did not like the last few seasons. I did not like the hotel one. I definitely did not like last year's political one. So I'm ready for a good season. Another show that's disappointing me right now. I know we're going to go. But another show that's disappointing me this season, and I'm sorry if y'all get mad, but Orange is the New Black. I'm not into it. It doesn't excite me. It's probably one of the worst seasons that I've seen.
Let's run its course with you.
No, it's not exciting. It's not like the last seasons.
No, it's not.
It's really not.
But it's still good.
I mean, it's good. Like, I'll sit and watch it, but it's not like the seasons before. I was like, oh my gosh, when's the next one?
We did crush them.
We will binge watch them. We will watch them in a day or two. And now I'm just like, oh, I guess we can watch an episode. So it's not striking me this time.
Yeah.
I love the show. Love the characters.
It's
especially Crazy Eyes.
Not doing it for you this year, though.
It's really not. And if Piper didn't get her tooth fixed permanently, I'm gonna pull my hair out. I'm sick of seeing it. Just say it. See, I'm still a little.
She's on edge tonight.
Still a little edgy.
Yeah, you're a little edgy.
It could be that I haven't had wine in a few nights.
Could be.
I might be
usually
itching.
chills you out.
Well, I'm not chilled. But anyway, so that's another show that is disappointing me.
Angie's review.
I didn't know this was going to turn into a show review. We should do that sometime. But I don't watch enough shows unless it's like Big Brother.
Big Brother.
Which is coming close to an end for the summer.
It is coming close to an end.
Oh, goodness.
For shizzle.
All right, well, we better go watch some of this stuff.
Let's go check something
Football's
out.
on. I didn't
Let's
realize it was
hang out.
Thursday.
Yeah, it's your team, the Bengals.
What?
Yeah.
We got to go.
We out of here.
Bye.